Hello, I wanted to show you an important tip on your GFX camera, specifically also the R. Not that there's any difference between this and the S. As far as the mount and the flange distance, I'm heading out to Idaho here in a few days, and I'll show you this little tip in a second. But because the opening is so large on the GFX, and you can easily, if you're not watching, removing the body cap, scratch the sensor, or really importantly, since you never want to travel with the lens attached, if you don't know the reason why, well, duh. A lot of cameras have been destroyed from people traveling with lenses attached to their cameras. So when you're traveling, you'll have your GFX 50R, some bag or something like that. All of these body caps, and this is not an issue with Fujifilm, same thing with Nikon, they get loose very, very easily. Obviously, it's a new camera. I've only had it for like a week, but the body cap is already really loose. But you want to do that even if yours is tight. Is that I want to use the V word, but the V word is copyrighted, and they listen for the V word. So I'm going to call it hook and loops, but you know what the hell the V word is, right? You want to get some hook and loops, sticky stuff, and attach it to your body cap. Make sure you put the rough side on the body cap such that when you actually use a strip like I have here, wrapping around, that the soft side is resting against your LCD screen so it's not going to scratch it. So you can see what I have here. This also keeps those unintelligent animals at TSA at the airport. It's like when you start hearing the ripping sound of the hook and loops, you're like, keep your hands off my damn camera. I'm like, okay. But importantly, this cap can very easily come off in your bag, and you're going to have it in some bag. Okay, so that's going to expose the sensor, or also too, I know this is going to happen to somebody. What's going to happen is the body cap's going to come off in their bag, as they're going through the airport and blah, blah, blah. And then the edge of it is going to dip down and scratch the sensor, and it's going to be sitting there cockeyed like this, rubbing and scratching the sensor. Okay, this is a really, really good idea, okay? All you have to do is just remove the strip and then remove your body cap. So this is like a security feature for traveling with your GFX medium format. Okay, listen to me, okay? Please listen to me. This mount is really large. When you remove this body cap, you can easily tilt it and scratch the sensor, okay? You don't want that to happen. So I suggest you go down to your hardware store or whatever, get yourself some hook and loops. Now this is a sticky stuff. What you do is you just peel the backing off of it and you cut it to size that I have on the body cap here. And then you just stick it. And these are just hook and loop strips, okay, industrial. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I've been doing this for years now on lenses, and same principle applies. This keeps the body caps and lens caps from coming off so you don't scratch your front element, but it also keeps them on so you don't have to clean. Even if you have, protective glass on your lenses, like this is a B&W. What you do is you put some hook and loops on the lens cap, right? I think you see there, yeah, it's sticky stuff, and then you buy yourself some strips. They have hook and loops on the rear cap and on the lens cap, and then when you're traveling, all right, you just like that. The lens caps can't come off, scratch the front element, they just can't come off, and you're sitting there with like greasy spots on either the front element or on your filter. Just makes things a lot nicer. I'm actually going to take the 45 and the 23 with me on my trip to Idaho. But anyway, you should definitely do this if you're going to be traveling with your GFX. I really do think everybody should be doing this. This is a smart mod to do for anybody traveling with their GFX 50R. Period. Well, even the 50S, but more so with this camera. And like I said, you're not supposed to be traveling with the lens on your camera, right? You know the reason why for that, right? You should know. You absolutely should know the reason for that. So this is my tip and trick for the GFX-R. And I'm just getting ready and packing for Idaho. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these videos, any donation is greatly appreciated because I don't sell anything and, don't have any affiliate links. So Take Bitcoin or anything you want, or you can tell me, flip me the middle finger and tell me to jump off a cliff, whatever makes you happy. Thank you so much for watching, and wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Fujifilm. That's right. Fujifilm.